Hi everyone, and this is your Aquarius Love Monthly Forecast reading for November 2019. Yeah, I've already casted the spread and everything, so I'll just go straight down to it. For Aquarius, this is going to be a very interesting month for you guys, but I kind of feel that this is the month wherein you really look into yourself and you also look into the people that are around you because you're starting to see what is reality from fantasy. So, a lot of Aquarius are really more practical minded, but there is a tendency to get influenced by your peers or maybe influenced by other people, not really very rarely that you are influenced by your own self. Maybe you have your own beliefs, but for the most part, the ones that I'm picking up here are being influenced by maybe their friends and other people. And you're now starting to see what is the truth of this. You're starting to see who are your real followers, your real friends, who really cares for you, who is lying to you, and who is really in love with you or loving you for who you really are, not for what you have or not what you can offer them. So, yeah, you are seeing things a lot clearly. So there's going to be a lot of introspection going to be coming in to you. But along with this introspection, there is some form of, mental conflict, inner conflict that is going on inside of you. Maybe you are resisting the change that is happening, or maybe you're not believing and trusting the process of what is happening in your life. So it could either be those two things. So the first card that you have over here is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a very conflicting card. It is a card of arguments, fighting, and all that. But it is also being paired up with the rune card of Isa. So, this really gives me a feeling wherein this conflict that is happening is all happening inside of you. It's not always a verbal or physical argument that is happening between you and the other people, but that is also a possibility. It could be already an existing situation. It could be something that, is really just troubling you emotionally to the core of you, that kind of thing. Either way, we do know that there is some form of obstacles that is creating some form of misery and confusion inside of you. It is being crossed over by the Nine of Cups, which is also what we call the wish card. And it is a card wherein you have a lot of desires. There are things that you want to have, you want to achieve, but with that Five of Wands and Isa right there, it's like telling us that you're not really getting it. You're just wishing for things, maybe idealizing things, but it doesn't mean that you're getting any of it. It could also be a situation wherein you have entered a situation, you gave in to a lot of greed, focusing to get what you want. Maybe in the past you're focusing on achieving maybe some form of lustful experiences, some form of just to make you feel better. Maybe you have focused on a situation wherein you wanted to be happy, you want to feel better, you gave into some form of ecstasy or drugs or, whatever situation it is. It's like you gave yourself to enter a phase wherein you do things to fulfill your own desires because it feels better, it feels good. And now you're on that situation wherein maybe you are suffering the consequences. At the end of the day, it makes you feel that this is not really what you want. This is not what makes you really happy. Either way, this can manifest in different situations, different scenarios. So I'm only giving you guys like a sample of how this can manifest. But what we do know is that there is something that is very unfulfilling happening inside of you. There is something that does not make you happy. And, maybe your conscience is acting up. That kind of situation. So, your foundation card, you do have the Ace of Pentacles. So, this is a scenario wherein you are wanting to start anew, maybe wanting to have a new life, a new experience, a new beginning of whatever situation you are facing right now. I kind of feel that for some of you guys, there's a tendency of wanting to escape everything and just wanted to start anew. It's like you don't want to solve a situation, you just want to run away. And maybe you already did that. You have the Four of Pentacles in your past. And this is a situation wherein, you have hold on to things that are maybe the Four of Pentacles has a tendency for doing things out of selfish means, holding on to things because you want them. There is no selfless attitude in there. It's more unselfish because it makes me feel better, because I want to, because I don't want to let go, because this is what I believe is right. I don't want to risk anything. I want to play safe. Those are the things that are surrounding this energy. So, maybe you just wanted to protect yourself. It does not always have to be a negative attitude in things. Sometimes we do things that might be hurting someone else, that might be selfish, but we are doing it we do have a reason why we are doing the things that we did in the past or right now. It could be, for you to have inner peace. Maybe you cannot handle the fighting that has been happening for you and a specific person in the past. So you had no choice but to give in to the energies, to give in to your own desires, to what will make you happy, and all those kind of stuff. You wanted some form of inner peace. You wanted to be peaceful. You wanted to, there's something that you want. And you don't want to compromise at all, is what I'm getting here. And not compromising has made you happy in one way or another. But right now, I kind of feel that you are now becoming maybe melancholic, thinking about the past, what you have done. Your conscience is telling you something about things you have done before. Was it the right decision to do that? Those kinds of things may be in question at this time. Either way, I kind of feel that, there is something that you want to achieve right now. And you are focusing to clearing up whatever energy you have in the past so that you can move forward in the future. So, in your mind right now, you do have the Two of Swords. So this has a lot to do with, needing to make a decision. There is something that you need to decide upon. Maybe it's been on your mind for quite some time now. Maybe, what you show to people is quite different from what you really are thinking, what you are really feeling at this time. And right now, maybe you have been, you have been debating something in yourself, and this is a time wherein you have to make some form of decision and some form of action needs to happen. And I kind of feel that you will take action. We do have the Knight of Swords in the near future position, giving me a feeling here wherein you might be, finally taking action after a long period of inaction. Because remember, we have in the past the Four of Pentacles. This is really more of a, I don't want to do anything, I just want to stay here. I don't want to do anything, I want to be in my own shell, I want to protect myself. But with the Knight of Swords, this is about me pushing things forward and wanting to, get to a destination. You have a purpose, you have a goal in certain things. Now, this can be something that is going to come in your life, and it could be also something that you are going to be manifesting. So again, this could be something that you are going to do or you are going to be receiving. Either way, it will come as a surprise. It's like an idea pops up in your mind and you're suddenly taking action. At the same time, this could also be, it could be something could pop up in your life, or whatever situation, there is some news, there is some form of update you are going to be receiving. But that is what's ahead in the near future. But right now, you are very preoccupied on what's going on inside of you. You do have the Nine of Wands, and there's a lot of conflicting energy right there. You are going to be creating a lot of self-reflection. There's going to be a lot of I don't know, whenever I see the Nine of Wands, it's always, I'm not sure, I cannot decide. I'm very undecided. At times, I feel lost, I feel trapped. It has that form of energy. But you have to realize that this is a time for you to do something about it, I kind of feel that running away is not really the option right now, because you're starting to realize that you really cannot move forward unless you tackle the situation, unless you do something about the present situation. Or if you had some loose ends in the past, you need to sort that out so that your future can be a lot more smooth sailing. I kind of feel that for some of you guys, if running away has been, convenient to you, this could be a time wherein running away is not really becoming an option, because maybe something is haunting you. It could be literally a person or a literal situation, but it can also be your own conscience. Like I said, there is really something right there that is happening inside of you. You have a lot of nines. We have 2 nines over here. So this is really more of ideas and desires that could be coming into you. The 9 is really more of, as if you are about to have some form of awakening. Maybe you are going to be finding out something, something is happening to you in a very major way, is what we are having here. So we also have this Empress card, so maybe this could be representing of the person that you are wanting to have in your life. This could be representing your partner or whoever it is that is, giving this Empress role. So there could be someone that you are admiring, wanting, or loving still, whether it's past, present, or someone that you might meet. But this person is, becoming irresistible. Maybe you are trying to avoid facing this person, but now there is a situation here wherein you might be facing them. You have the Two of Cups here on your wishes, hopes, and fears all at the same time. So the Two of Cups is like, you are wanting to connect with this person again, or you're wanting to form some form of union with this person. So regardless of who this person is, I kind of feel that, you are now coming into play wherein playing a passive role is not going to be helping you anymore. You need to do something about it. You need to step forward. Those kinds of energies. And last but not least, you have the Sun card in your future position. And this always is a wonderful card to have as the outcome card because it kind of supports the near future area we're in. It gives us an element wherein you're really going to be doing something about it, and you might receive some form of success through whatever ventures that you are going to be taking. And whatever news that comes to you right now, there could be some form of success and good news. This could also be an enlightening situation. Enlightenment, there's, you might be seeing things in a positive light, in a new positive light. There is going to be some form of inner guidance that is going to come to you all at the same time. So whatever was blocked in your life, whatever was blocked in your situation, there's going to be some form of release. It's not a release in a bad way. It's a release of the blockage, so that you can receive, because this is the Sun card. You are going to be gaining something from it. You are going to be successful, and you are going to be becoming victorious all at the same time. So I did pre-pick your karma cards, and what I have over here is the South Node, the sign of Taurus, and the fifth house as well. So this could be telling us that there is going to be something about your love life. The fifth house is always about fun, creativity, love, children, those kinds of things. So as we all know that Taurus is right now in the sign in the planet of Uranus, which is very activated, creating that opposition to Scorpio. So there could be some form of revelations. So, and that new moon is creating aspects to the South Node as well. So there could be new beginnings that is going to be forming for you in terms of your love life, in terms of something that's fun. But most importantly, I kind of feel that this has a lot to do with your own self-expression. Maybe there is, you are going to be tying up loose ends that you have in the past. It's like setting boundaries, setting things clear, from various partnerships. Maybe you are wanting to get serious in a certain partnership, or maybe there is something that you need to a problem that needs to be sorted out. So because Taurus is about maintenance, you have to maintain something. But the South Node is really more of some form of karma that already has a very troublesome energy that you need to fix, that you need to maintain. And with the fifth house, it's all about, it's all about love. It's all about self-expression. It's all about truth. So what is your truth? Or what are you going to come out and tell people? What are you going to be honest about? Those kinds of things. So in addition to that, I did pick some oracle cards for you guys, just to give us more details on what you really have to know through all of these messages that we are getting. And we have here the card of signs. Listen and thankful. It actually was sign first, thankful, and listen. So it comes up in this manner. So the message really here is that, just like I said earlier, there is going to be some form of revelations. You might be seeing something, and maybe this is a time wherein you have to focus and listen to your own heart, because you already know the answer. No one really needs to tell you something for you to believe in it, because you already know the truth. You just need to, listen to yourself, listen to your own intuition, and grasp that situation. Take ownership of that. Are you going to be thankful? of the people that truly love you, or are you going to forsake them, ignore them, and move on? Those kinds of situations. So I kind of feel that there is something that you are missing right now. It could be someone literally that you are missing in your heart. But most importantly, I kind of feel that this is really more of, maybe you are denying something in yourself, denying some form of love, denying some form of truth. And this is a time wherein you need to face them head on and be more honest with your own self, is what the universe probably is wanting to tell you. So yeah, this is my reading for you guys, for those that are in the sign of Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising sign. I hope that this reading has given you insight and clarity on what you should do with your situation and how to navigate the month of November for you. So if you'd like a more personal reading with me, just go to my website, inthestarsbychrissy.com/services, or you can email me at inthestarsbychrissy@gmail.com, and I'll see you guys next month.